Hey guys, welcome back. A little baseball talk today. So if you don't like baseball, you don't have to watch this. But one of the things that I've been seeing in coaching, and I've coached a long time, is finding and bringing out the true team player in someone. And one of my best examples of team players I have is a little guy, we call him Jackrabbit. His name is Ashton. I've had him since T-ball. And he is the absolute epitome of team player. Now, he didn't just he was always a great kid. He's always a wonderful kid. He's very polite. He works very hard. But one of the things as a coach that you have to install in them or instill in them where they'll be a team player is to teach them that by being a team player, they're going to be a better player and the team's going to be better as a whole. Now, that's very hard as a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8-year-old, 9, 10-year-old to understand. Because the first thing they do when people walk in, how'd you hit? How'd you do? Very rarely do they say, hey, did you win? Because they want to know how you did. So, and I'll give you a good example of him. He's 8 years old this year, so he's developed. He's worked very hard, but after the first few games, he wasn't doing so well at second base. And I went to him and I said, "Hey, we're gonna move you back to the outfield because I think your best position on this team for your speed and the way you keep cool, I think you're a better outfielder than an infielder." He accepted this job, no problem. But I think one of the reasons he accepted it is because on our team, we don't devalue the outfield. So many times nowadays, you and especially with parents, you come up to them and, well, why is my boy not playing in the infield? Or we don't do that on our team. On our team, the outfield is as valuable as the infield. And in this league, a lot of the 7, 8, 9, and 10-year-old leagues, it can be more valuable. It can be it can be the difference between winning and losing is how fast you get the ball back in, how fast you backing up first base and things like that, because the throws aren't always as good, and everybody's not going to field every grounder, no matter how good you are. So having a good outfielder who's in good position may be more important than the infielders. But he accepted this job and went back out there. No crying, no whining. Excellent. And I said, now that's a team player. But that also comes back down to two things: good parents and I believe good coaching, who have taken and not let them believe that outfield is a demotion, but it's actually a promotion to what's best for the team. I don't always put my best players in the infield or the outfield. I put them based on the best for the team. And I've always said that if you're good enough to go to the next level, no matter where you play, they'll find you. Because if you can run, they can teach you to hit and throw, but they cannot teach you to run. So speed, if you got speed, you'll find a way. And good attitude, those get you to the next level. Not, if you have a bad attitude, you're a great player, they don't want to fool with you. I mean, unless you're Mike Trout talent, they ain't fooling with you. So, I know you hear the roosters in the background. That ain't mine. That's the epitome of a team player. And also, I went to the same little kid. We had a brand new player on the team. And I said to him, and he was having a lot of trouble with the first couple of practices. Never played baseball. First time he's been on my team. He was a little late getting into practice due to some circumstances he couldn't control. And I went to Jackrabbit and I said, hey, bud, you see him? He's your sidekick. You teach him everything that you know that we've taught you. How to run the bases, how we do practice, how to back up. You teach him. Now, he didn't say, I'm not teaching him. He's, yes, sir. And he taught him. And he took him under his wing, and had that as a great team player. But I also think he had good parents and good coaching, but also a good team around him, because we were able to take that player and turn him into another great player for our team. Now, is he as good as some of the other players that have been with us for 3 or 4 years? No. But he had definite improvement by the end of the year. And this little kid had never played baseball. And I asked him at the end of the year, did you have fun? Number one, yes. Number two, he was one of our most improved players. And do you want to come back and play again? He said yes. That's the key. That right there, it lets you know you've done a good job coaching. But it also lets you know you've instilled good values in all your players. They'll help. They don't mind changing positions, because our team is not valued on what position's good, what position's bad. We teach what's best for the team. And he did this without saying a word. And he did it with a smile on his face. Matter of fact, when I told him, I said, we'll put you back in your old position. He's like, yeah, I love that position out there. That's because he didn't know that outfield is a demotion, because it's not taught like that. If you teach them from the beginning that outfield is not a demotion, it's promotion to what is best for the team, and you teach that every player on the team has a job on every single play, these kids will accept their role better. But if you also, good communication with your parents and letting them know that, hey guys, if I put your kid in the outfield, it's not because I believe he's not a good infielder. I believe it's what's best for the team and his level, his skill level. You know, if I have a player that doesn't have good feet, kind of slow, but he's smart in the head. When I say slow, I'm talking about moving around through the baseball. But he's very smart, or he's always knows what to do, or always works hard. I may put him in right field because he's great at backing up first base, always on position, always gets the ball in quickly. And when, that's an important part of the game, is backing up first base. He has a job, and they accept it. I have one little kid who does that every game. That's his job. He knows it. I'm going to my spot because I do it well. So, guys, I think when you're teaching, players to be a team player, that I think comes back to parents and coaches relaying the message to parents, and then parents letting their kids understand that it's not a demotion. It's a promotion to what is best for the team and is best for you. If a guy's playing shortstop and he's not a good shortstop, he's going to look horrible out there. And that's actually worse for him, his confidence in his team, than if he were put in a better position to succeed. And then he looks better. The team looks better. Everybody's buying into the process. So, guys, that is why I think coaching is so important in this young age of teaching these kids to accept their role and to be better team players. But that comes back on the coach and the parents. Guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Ring the bell.